All right, man. There's been a lot of talk about what happened to the Detroit Lions. Explosive plays they was getting offensively at the beginning of the year. Let's speak on it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. You go live or drop a video. It gave a lot of people a lot of hope for the Lions um, early this season, even though they was losing games, that they can hang Jermaine offensively, and the defense just had to be corrected. Now, before the season, I told y'all don't drink the Hard Knocks Kool-Aid. Y'all start drinking it even after a loss to the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, came back, I think, beat the football team or whatever, and the offense was looking explosive even in the loss to Minnesota, which I think a lot of people could blame. People say coaching not going for it on fourth down. I understood it. Jamal Williams got stopped on the fourth down in that game. He got stopped in the fourth down last week, I believe, or critical third down versus Minnesota. Versus Green Bay, I believe. So sometimes you gotta just look at stuff in its totality. Ross St. Brown was hurt, Josh Reynolds was hurt, so where in the freaking frack was they going with the football on 4th and 3? It wasn't like it was 4th-and-1, it was 4th-and-3 versus Minnesota, and they had all the momentum when they ended the game with all the momentum, regardless, right? So I just look at stuff like that. It's injuries. I said before the season, they had too many injuries to overcome before football was snapped. That's exactly what I said. I said there are too many injuries before football was snapped to overcome. I mean, you look across their defensive line, they got a whole starting defensive line now. We talking about Romeo Core. Julian started out. He was out. Josh Pascal started out. There's 3 right there. So I say Julian, Romeo, Josh, Onizarki, which I told y'all he was the second most important player this season. That's 4. That's the whole defensive line right there. Will Kaminsky and Austin Bryant really be on the team? No. So when you look at that, and there was a reason why Onizarki was very, very important, is because the penetration he bring up the middle, that's what's been missing for Harris last year, and for Aiden Hutchinson and Harrison when he played this year, is the penetration in the middle. People say, well, Aiden Hutchinson is not doing anything. Well, I'm a rookie, one, and no defensive line is manned by just one person. Everybody need help. Who else is a threat other than Charles Harris and Aiden Hutchinson? If you don't got no push from the inside, it's a wrap. I told y'all injuries was critical for this season. And Dan Campbell said this. I didn't say this, but Dan Campbell said this before the season started. We need a big jump from our year 2 players. And, honestly, it hasn't happened. Melifano did due to injuries. St. Brown due to injuries. 2 very important people. McNeil is just the run stopper. Penny's done what he's supposed to do, but, it's not been a big jump. Derek Barnes is starting to kind of look like he's making that jump, had a good game. Was it a good game, or, is it going to be the trend moving forward? That's just the question. So we got to see, but offensively, it's just injuries. Simple as that. Now, one of the things that was plaguing the offense was drops. But then again, you got to understand it's no familiarity with each other. Other than Josh Reynolds and Jared Goff, St. Brown and Jared Goff, they was hot last year, but St. Brown was hot with Tim Boyle last year. He was burning hot. So it didn't matter last year, damn near who was a quarterback. You, him, them. St. Brown was hot. So, at the end of the day, it ain't a lot of rapport out there. You got to remember, too, DJ Shark didn't play a whole season last year. Not the same leg bothering him, so you took a chance on your prize, quote-unquote, free agent. You took a chance on somebody else who coming off a season-ending surgery from last year. So think about it. It's Jameson Williams. That's DJ Shark. That's James Mitchell you drafted out of Virginia Tech. 3 players right there on the offensive side of the ball. You can't afford to suffer injury to Ross St. Brown. You can't afford to suffer injury to High Tide. You can't afford to suffer injury to Josh Reynolds. You can't afford to suffer injury to DeAndre Swift. All that happened. So when injury starts, usually a domino effect. So you don't have Jameson Williams. James Mitchell was explosive too at tight end. Probably one of the reasons they feel comfortable moving T.J. Hockenson. DJ Shark is explosive. Josh Reynolds is explosive. St. Brown is explosive. I said Jameson Williams is explosive. DeAndre Swift is explosive, and all of them been injured with missing time or significant time in most of them. So you said, well, where the explosive plays go? So when you say it was really down to Shark, Brown, Reynolds, Hockenson, and Swift. Hockenson no longer with us. Swift got injured early on the season. Ain't been right since. Two players right there. Josh Reynolds got injured. Brown got injured. Shark got injured. I mean, I think pretty much it's a rhetorical answer if you watch the Lions. There's injuries. It is simple. Simply, it's simplified to just injuries. That's it. It's simplified to injuries. You know, it's simplified to injuries. That's it. And it ain't too much else to dissect. So, injuries happen. And if a lot of them guys, that started off the season were healthy, guess what? The report they having would be crazy. But like I said, I'm fine with that. Because I don't want no false sense that I didn't want no false sense that Jared Goff was the guy. He not. And maybe that would he would expose that regardless with a plethora of weapons, because obviously he had a plethora of weapons in in LA, and still couldn't get it done. You don't need a quarterback, but like I said, don't like the best year for quarterback. And I said that last year. Don't know much about Levis. I do like Jaden Daniels, but the funky arm delivery may bother some people. So the kid from Florida, some developmental guys, but they need a generational talent at quarterback. It ain't like you go to the grocery store and just get it off the shelf, neither. So, but that's as simple as that. It's injuries. They gambled on a lot of guys that's injury prone and coming off injuries, and it's biting them in the ass. So that's as simple as that, man. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Peace.